Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for a double dose of chaos. That's right, we're cracking open 2 Chaos Mystery Boxes. These are my vision for how a Chaos Mystery Box should be. And today's patrons, we have Winifred 007 and Peter Sorensen. So rolling 1 through 4, so we've got a 4 here for Winifred. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get a 1, and the rest we will consume in a future video. And the theme this month is spooky. So if you've got any guesses for the spooky foils in here, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for being a patron, Winifred 007. Let's see what we got for you today. Starting off, Modern Horizons 3. Ether Drift, Wilds. Oh, there we go. There's a spicy one. We'll take a look in a second. Kaldheim, Tarkir, Dragonstorm, and Foundations. So do things in this order and check out your awesome foil here. So this is a showcase mythic. We have Enduring Innocence. So this is from Dustmourn. Very cool showcase version there. So pop that back in the sleeve and get to cracking some Ether Drift. And the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over a buck, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And we do all of that to save the patrons on shipping costs. Starting off, we have Pit Automaton, Push the Limit, Broodheart Engine, Night Market, Wreck Remover, Siphon Fuel, Bestow Greatness, Magmalkin Artillerist, or Magmakin Artillerist. Then we have Keen Buccaneer, Voyager Quick Welder, Treasure, flips into a Thopter, an Island, and Foil Guidelight, Synergist, and a Mythic. We got Mew Yanling Windrider. Alright, let's sleeve it up. Oh, and a rare, Sky Seer's Chariot. Not a bad pack, that one. Grabbing the sleeves here, moving on to Foundations. Let's see something incredible. And they do have the pull tabs here, and looks like we've got to do the card trick again to build suspense. And we have Imprisoned in the Moon. You ever think they'll unleash Emrakul again? Billowing Shriek Mass, Thrill of Possibility, Spitfire Lagak, Marauding Blight Priest, Gorehorn Raider, Felidar Savior, Runaway Together, Grow from the Ashes, an Elf Warrior, flipping into a Raccoon. How could I not chuck that in? Bloodfell Cave, Spoil, Treetop Snare Spinner, and Crystal Barricade for the rare. Nice Borderless Refute, we'll chuck that in as well, and a Mischievous Pup. Moving on to some Tarkir Dragonstorm. Some might say the best set of the year. Do you agree with that assessment? I think it was definitely one of the top sets of the year. Okay, next we have Adorned Crocodile, Anok Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, Embermouth Sentinel, Timur Tornyback, Starry-Eyed Skyrider for the uncommon, Skirmish Rhino, Inspirited Vanguard, Bewildering Blizzard, and Ambling Stormshell. There's a turtle, and speaking of turtles, anyone excited for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next year? Oh my goodness, we've got a Stormplane Detainment in foil, Bloodfell Caves, and an awesome dragon here. What's his name? It is Magmatic Hellkite. Yes. Alright, on to some Kaldheim. So looking for the god pools per usual, we have Varagoth Bloodsky Sire. Sinister looking chap. There's lots of skeletons and stuff everywhere. We've got a Highland Forest, Smashing Success, Craven Hulk, Demon Bolt, Undersea Invader, Squash, Frostaugur, Avalanche Cooler, and Rise of the Dreadman for the rare. We've got another one, Icebreaker Kraken, Frostpeak Yeti, Ingarunize in foil, and a Magic Minigame Booster Blitz with a bear on the other side. Whoa! Winifred 007 just ran down the street yelling out to friends and neighbours, I got a Magic Minigame. Congratulations. On to some Wilds of Eldraine. We got a very cool art card. I can't remember the name though. Verdant Outrider, along with a Forest. We've got a Living Lectern, Unruly Catapult, Frantic Firebolt, Cautious Sellsword, Callous Sellsword, I can't read today, Lord Skitter's Butcher, Totentan's Swarm Piper, Legendary, and a borderless Mythic. Rowan, Scion of War, worth about 50 cents, I believe. Vampiric Rites from the Enchanting Tales. Hardened Scales, not too shabby. Another Enchanting Tale. Charming Scandal for the rare. Another Enchanting Tale. What the heck? Garrick's Uprising and Counterbalance from the list. So, of course, the symbol in the corner denoting a list for 1 in 4. Set boosters have those. Moving on to Modern Horizons 3. And if you are a fan of Chaos Boxes and you live in the US, check out MTGUnpacked.com. Link in the corner. We have recently restocked the Pure Chaos Boxes and Dragon's Horde boxes, so check it out. Next up, we got a Cursed Wombat, Arcbound Condor, Perilous Landscape, Temperamental Oozewag, Obstinate Gargoyle, Wing It, Electrozoa, Eviscerator's Insight, Siege Smash, Phyrexian Worm Token, that looks cool. We'll chuck that in, and a Swamp, actually in foil. Eldrazi Swamp there. Titan's Vanguard in foil. And Archway of Innovation for the rare. We've got another one. Urza's Incubator. Nice. Urza's Cave. We'll chuck that in as well. So Urza making an appearance today. Best pull. I'm going to go, I think, is it the Incubator maybe? So enjoy the pulls there. Winifred 007. And next up, we have Peter Sorensen. Thank you for being a patron again. Guesses below. What is the spooky foil in here? I don't know that anyone has guessed lately. They've just given up. They're like, oh, it's too hard. Can't be bothered. We got Modern Horizons 3, Strixhaven, Dominaria United. Oh, yes, you get 2 in this one. Check them out in a second. Foundations, Dustmourn, and Wilds of Eldraine. So we have the Evil Dead Secret Lair cards here. Pretty cool. So the first one is Destroy the Dead. So this is the alternate art for Vanquish the Horde. Very cool. And then the second one we have is Nobi's Incantation. I think that's how you pronounce it. Zombie Apocalypse. Yes. Okay, any fans of the Evil Dead out there, leave a note in the comments. We'll pop those in the sleeve and get into some Wilds of Eldraine goodness. And, oh, here we go. Signed art card. Pretty cool. This one is Omniscience. That would be a nice pull. We've got a Plains, Water Wings, Quick Study, Johann Stopgap, Tattered Ratter, Twisted Sewer Witch, Cheeky House Mouse, Candy Grapple, and Court of Ardenvale for the rare. We've got Grasp of Fate for the Enchanting Tales and a Mythic. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Is that the good one or the bad one? I can't remember. We'll sleeve it up anyway. Witch's Mark in foil and an awesome mouse token. Gotta chuck it in. Okay, so grabbing the sleeves here for the Cauldron. Next up we have more Duskmourn than you can shake a stick at. Actually, you could shake a stick at this one pack. Anyhow, we have Pyroclasm, Valgavoth's Faithful, Arabella, Abandoned Doll. Any fans of the Conjuring series out there? That is creepy as. Clammy Prowler, Slavering Branch Snapper, Cracked Skull, and a split card Underwater Tunnel, and Slimy Aquarium. Seas from Slumber, Glimmerburst. Another split card. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. And a Gremlin. We'll chuck the Gremlin in on the other side. A Manifest. Foil Vengeful Possession. Foil Peculiar Lighthouse. And Dissection Tools for the rare. House Cartographer. And that is it. Moving on to more Foundations goodness. So usually, yeah, these ones with the pull tabs are typically printed in Japan, hence the card trick. So something like that. And we have a Frenzied Goblin, along with Vampire Nighthawk, Inspiring Paladin, Pilfer, Cathar Commando, Firebrand Archer. Whoa, getting too excited here. Light Shell Duo, Giant Growth, Mocking Sprite, and a Drake flipping into a Goblin. You know I gotta chuck that in. Jungle Hollow, Foil Vampire Soulcaller, and Curator of Destinies, along with Ravenous Amulet and Zombify. Okay, Dominaria United. You have been holding out on us for so long. We want to see Sheoldred today. We got a Vidalian Mind Singer for the art card. Weird looking beastie right there. Followed by a very nice Stained Glass Swamp. Enthrall to the Pit, Bone Splinters, Shadow Prophecy, Shield Wall Sentinel, Ertai's Scorn, Lagamos, Hand of Hatred, a legendary, Cult Conscript, Urg Spawn of Turg, there's a legendary, and Serra Redeemer for the rare. We've got another one, Caves of Koilos, Urborg Repossession in foil, and from the list, awesome, Inkai's Servant of Oni. That artwork is awesome. Alright, Strixhaven. Where is the spice, mate? We want to see something awesome and get people excited about the new set next year. We have Lightning Bolt. Very cool. Along with an island. Environmental Sciences, Twin Scroll Shaman, Enthusiastic Study, Lorehold Campus, Lorehold Pledge Mage, Flunk, Test of Talents, and Professor Onyx. Mythic, very cool. Sleeve it up, Culling Ritual. Claim the Firstborn for the Mystical Archives, Rise of Exodus in foil. And what is the list? But we do have a pest token. I'll chuck it in. And link in the corner if you want to see a fun pest deck and gameplay video we did a few years back. Final pack today, Modern Horizons 3. And remember, if you're in the US, check out MTGUnpacked.com for all your chaos needs. Final pack today, we have Golden Tail Trainer, Amped Raptor, Eldrazi Repurposer, Contaminated Landscape, Hexgold Slith, Tempest Harvester, Scurrilous Sentry, Sarpadian Simulacrum, a Goblin, and a Troll card. We've got a Eldrazi Plains foil, Utter Insignificance, and Devourer of Destiny. That is actually a decent pull. I think it's sleeve worthy. Barbarian Ring, we'll chuck it in. Bridgeworks Battle, I think this is decent as well. Tanglespan Bridgeworks, and Frogmere Enforcer. Alright, so hopefully we got into the greatest hits playlist. The greatest hits in channel history. Link in the corner in case I didn't already do that. Best pull today. I'm going to go with Professor Onyx because I have a soft spot for Professor Onyx. Enjoy the pulls, Peter. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.